Once upon a time, in a small quiet village nestled between towering hills and sparkling rivers, there lived a young girl named Elra. She was known for her bright eyes, endless curiosity, and a heart full of dreams. But more than anything, Elra loved to run. She would race through the meadows, dash across the fields, and sprint through the woods, her laughter echoing in the air like the song of a bird. One fateful morning, while wandering through the forest, Elra stumbled up an old, mysterious shop hidden in a clearing. It was unlike any shop she had ever seen, made of gnarled trees with windows of soft, glowing light. The sign above the door read, "The Shoemaker's Heaven." Intrigued, Elra pushed open the creaky door and stepped inside. The air was warm, scented with leather and a hint of magic. The shelves were lined with shoes of all kinds, boots, sandals, slippers, and more. But one pair caught her eye. They were shoes unlike any she had ever seen before. She sparkled with an iridescent glow, shifting colors and every step. They were made of a fine, silken material with tiny, intricate patterns of stars woven into them. An old woman with silver hair and a kind smile stood behind the counter. "Ah, you have found them?" she said, her voice soft as the breeze. "They are no ordinary shoes. They are magical. They have the power to take you anywhere your heart desires as long as you run." Elra's eyes widened in wonder anywhere. "Yes," the woman nodded. "But remember, the shoes only work when you are true to yourself and follow your heart." Elra was hesitant. She loved running, but she had never imagined shoes that could carry her beyond the hills of her valleys. "How much do they cost?" she asked. The old woman smiled again. "These shoes are not for sale in the way you think. You must pay with a wish, but choose wisely, for wishes have their price." Elra thought for a moment. She wished for many things: to see the world, to meet new friends, to learn new things. But as she looked at the shoes, she knew exactly what her wish would be. "I wish to always follow my heart, no matter where it leads me," she said firmly. The old woman nodded, a gleam of approval in her eyes. A wise choice. With that, Elra slipped her feet into the magical shoes. The moment she did, she felt a rush of energy, as though the shoes had become a part of her. She took a deep breath, then ran, faster than she had never run up before. In an instant, she was no longer in the village. The world around her shifted, and she found herself standing at the edge of a bustling city. The air filled with the scent of fresh bread and the sound of laughter. She looked around in awe, realizing the shoes had taken her to a place she had always dreamed of visiting. But the shoes did not stop there. With every new wish she made, whether it was to see the mountains, the oceans, or the stars, Elra was wished away to new, wondrous place. She met people from all walks of life, made lifelong friends, and learned that the world was far more vast and beautiful than she had ever imagined. Years passed, and Elra's adventures grew more extraordinary. She ran through enhanced forests, across vast deserts, and even danced with the northern lights in the sky. But no matter where she went, the shoes always returned her home when she needed it most. One day, after traveling far and wide, Elra returned to the old shop in the forest. The old woman was still there, waiting with a gentle smile. "Your journey has been long," the woman said. "Have you learned what you sought?" Elra nodded, her heart full of gratitude. "I have learned that the world is full of magic, but the most magical thing of all is following my heart." The old woman smiled and handed her a small golden key. "You no longer needed the shoes to find your way. You carry the magic within you know." Elra smiled, and with a final glance at the shoes, she left the shop, the key warm in her hand. She did not need to run anymore to find adventure, for she knew that whenever her heart led, there would always be magic waiting for her. And so the girl, who had once raced through the fields, now walked with confidence, knowing that the true magic of life was not in the shoes she wore, but in the journey itself.